Hi, this is Kitty Holzmer, and I am going to be talking about answers for a new Young Living member. What do I do with these oils? How do you use them? So we're just going to go over things like that, and a little other ways to get ideas on how to use your oils, and take a little look at the website as well. But I want to tell you a little bit about our June promotion. Do you ladies know about the June promotion?
Yep.
Yeah, Sherry. Okay, so Sherry, this is basically, it's emailed. Young Living will always email their promotions. And if you're not sure, every month there will be a promotion. So when you're ordering, replacing items and ordering things, when you spend a certain amount of money. For me, I have pretty much transferred what I use Young Living products now instead of CVS or ShopRite or even health food store. I just buy it through Young Living, and then I get points through Essential Rewards, and I get all, you should see what I bought today with my Essential Rewards points. Woo! So, whoa. Really fun stuff. So I wanted to show you this so that when you spend, and I'll talk about dollars, but it's actually PV, and PV is kind of the point value. So mostly that's dollar for dollar, a dollar point for a dollar. Well, I'm using the word point, I shouldn't. But when you spend about $190, if PV, if it's, you just always want to watch that when you're trying to meet a promotion. It'll be listed when you order something, the PV and the dollars. So 190, which is really easy to do, right, Stace? You get a 15 milliliter free bottle of Abundance essential oil, and a 5 milliliter bottle of Joy, and bonus Essential Rewards exclusive if you're on Essential Rewards for a 5 milliliter Aroma Ease. Aroma Ease is really wonderful for digestion, digestive support, amazing. I'm sure it does other things, but that's the one that pops out to me. Abundance is, just so happen to have some right on my desk. And Abundance is really great for attracting abundance in your life if you're looking for financial abundance or emotional abundance or spiritual abundance, any kind of abundance. And then also the Joy, which is, have you ever smelled Joy, Sherry? Not yet. Not yet. It is just
My favorite.
It's floral, but not like too sweet, and it has like a nice base to it as well. And it's beautiful for opening the heart and supporting the heart. So lovely. And I have a massage practice, and I use it on my clients all the time. So, do you like Joy, Stacy?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I use it every day, like as a perfume now.
Okay. So, who's your partner there? Why don't we go meet him?
Oh, me?
Sherry,
This is my son.
Let's meet him. Here, put your head in there. What's your name?
I know. I told him he wants to go watch the soccer game.
Oh, okay. All right. I figured if he's around, we may as well meet him.
But he kept like sticking around.
That's fine. All right. And then for 250 PV, you got, if you're on the Essential Rewards, do you know what that is, Sherry? The Essential Rewards program? I'm going to cover that when we're talking. Okay. It's basically a monthly order that you earn points for everything that you spend. So if you order up to 50 PV, approximately dollars, you get free points that you can buy free stuff with, which is what I did today. And also you save in shipping big time. So I drink Nature Red all the time, every day. Comes in big, heavy red bottles. And it saves so much in shipping. Like for the first, the price is based on the first 5 pounds instead of the 1 pound that the usual shipping is on. All right. So for that, for 250 PV, you get 20 points. That's like $20, right? That you can buy free stuff with, and the Abundance and the Joy and the Aroma Ease. Okay. And then for 300 PV, you get this stuff here, all that we talked about, and then this stuff here, MindWise. And MindWise is incredible brain support. My gosh, it's so good for people. Well, It's probably good for all of us. We could all use a little brain help, right? I mean,
Yep.
let's be real. But it's really, it's so nutritional for the brain. It really helps oxygenate the brain. It helps people who really, there are people trying to stay above the line, the wellness line, and talking wellness really helps support people who are challenged and have maybe some cognitive, just need an extra cognitive support, behavioral and learning and all kinds of things. And the elderly, right? Which I'm close to. Would be considering. Okay, so just to know that every month this comes out. Every month there's free stuff. So when you even spend $190, when you start replacing your items in your house, toothpaste, cleaning supplies, whatever, there will be 2 free bottles of essential oil that you'll get, just like that. It'll be different every month. And there's basically there's a Young Living blog that you'll get usually an email. And I always put something on my Sublime Essentials site, which I don't think you're on, but you're probably on Chrissy's Facebook group.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I would think that she would have it on there. She's really on the ball with that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah. So keep an eye out. Okay, here we go. We're going back. I'm going to share the screen with that. Okay. And we're going back to this. Okay, so I did that. Go over oils, use everyday uses, handout. Yeah, we're just going to talk about this. I know that Chrissy, when she does classes, she gives a handout of uses of all the oils. Do you remember getting that, Sherry?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I used to give that at my classes. I actually usually give them out for this workshop, which I forgot to do because I've had a crazy day. But you already have it. It's exactly the same.
Okay.
Exactly the same thing. So, so I think it's really neat to just know that you can get all kinds of ideas on Pinterest. Have you looked at that, Sherry?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Okay, so I always put Young Living and then whatever it is. If I want to know more about an oil, I put in the oil. If I want to know about a condition to enhance my wellness, how to enhance my wellness, then I'll put in something that, if I have an occasional problem with. And then Life Science Publishers is a great place for looking for resources. Nature's Essentials. I don't remember what that is, but oh boy, what's that? And KRE Publishing is also really a great place to go. All right, somebody just texted me. If you were using a tablet. Okay, Teresa, thumbs up. So she might be jumping on. Okay, so how do I order products when I'm ready? Do you know how to do that?
Probably. I mean, I ordered the kit, so
You ordered it by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bless your heart. Okay, so no, back there. Yeah, I'm gonna come here, and I'm just gonna jump in on. Yeah, I'll have to back out of this. I have to back out of this, Sherry, because I don't know how to not lose you all if I don't do it that way. So, yeah, look at this, and then I'll go over the oils. All right. And I'll go in. Yeah, so it looks a little differently when, it looks a little different from when you sign up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just get, all right. Now you can just go, you can always order from up here, right? And go through that way. It looks a little different. They're big pictures and they give you their categories. And then you can click on and get the prices. Or, so some people are more visual and need a lot of white space, so they would do it that way. So, or you can go in quick order and it shows you all the categories. Or you could just search if you know what you want, frankincense, Thieves toothpaste, something like that. And then you can go in and order that way. And if something's out of stock, it tells you right away. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And then it just takes you through and you're done.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Okay. So let me back. No, I think I can leave that up. So, all right. So let's have some fun. All right. Now you all opened. Should probably look at what's in here. Did you open the inside, like all the papers,
Yeah.
Jerry? And I'm saying your name a lot because Stacy's been around for a while and she's done a lot of this stuff. So I'm not picking on you, okay? I'm just
Yeah.
giving you extra attention. Stacy, if I'm paying too much attention to her, let me know, okay?
I'll just start stomping my feet. I'll make
She'll make
Sandy
the-
bark.
She'll make the dog bark. So you know that this is in there, which
Yes.
is a really nice guide. All right. And welcome.
No, I always like the reviews though, because you always pick up something.
Yeah, yeah. So, to go on social media, the Facebook, Young Living Facebook
Yes. Mm-hmm.
for, from Young Living specifically. And, okay, so I want to show you some of that later. This you don't really have to worry about, just in case you sign somebody up. If a friend would say, I want to order from Young Living, you could do it on the phone if you don't do it on the computer, and they would have to fill this out and send it in too, because that's the distributor agreement, even if they're just getting something wholesale. And here it tells you a little bit on this one, the Love It, Share It. It tells you a little bit about Essential Rewards on here.
Mm-hmm. 3
and free, meaning that if somebody purchases and they decide, hey, you can do it through me, you get $50 immediately.
Okay.
If 3 people do that, then you get $150 immediately. And you've just paid for your kit. It's really nice. So even if you just sign, you don't have to be a distributor, like have meetings or coach people like I'm doing or anything like that. You can just, people want to order, they can order through you, use your number. And it's, most people have a little bit of a challenge or make a mistake signing up. So I always like a little bit of help if you're open to that. Hello? Another person without a face. They're coming in. Hello? Compass user profile. So boy, this recording is gonna be fun with all the very personal, right? Okay, so here are the oils. And let's start with, here, you start, pick one, Sherry. You can start us out.
I guess the Panaway.
Panaway, great. All right, Panaway. So who has used Panaway? Teresa, I just saw your face, by the way. She's not having audio.
Okay, maybe she's on mute.
Because of the dog.
I think it took a while, like, because there's a button that comes up and then you have to press it so you're on audio.
To join with audio.
Yeah, I think it was like an extra button.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Took me a while to figure that out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or, a couple of minutes or seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll let her try to reach me if she needs to. She's a smart girl. Okay. So, Teresa, if you can hear me, just message me and just let me know that you can hear me. I have my phone here, Messenger right in front of me, okay? So, Panaway. Okay, so what have you used Panaway for, ladies?
I really haven't used that too much. I mean, I know Chrissy said it was good if you had a pain.
So, yeah, and have you smelled it? Let's all smell it. Let's have like a little smelling memory here. Yeah, it is really, really wonderful for any kind of discomfort, any, like the the language that's used usually is after exercise, but I will tell you that even before exercise, if you feel discomfort, you can put it on your joints, you can put it on your muscles, you can put it pretty much anywhere, just not around your mucous membranes, right? Some people use it on their, right over their jaw. And headaches, headaches, I shouldn't have said headaches. But it has wintergreen and clove and peppermint and just some really incredible oils that really relax muscles and relax actual nerves. There's a helichrysum is in here, and that gives incredible peripheral nerve support if you're having some occasional discomfort from nerves. That makes sense? Like down your leg, that kind of stuff. Sherry, what kind of work do you do?
I do more of administrative type work, like accounting, paperwork, for a business.
Oh, good. Okay. So are you sitting a lot?
Yeah.
Up and around? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So if you have anything, just the stress and the strain of like being on the computer, things like that.
Yeah, I've been getting like some carpal tunnel. So, do you apply that with a carrier oil or you just apply it directly?
That's a great question. I find it, and I use this on a lot of people as well, that I don't need a carrier oil. I've had like 2 people out of hundreds who really were a little sensitive to it. But mostly you can put it right wherever you like. And I'm just putting some, where am I? Right on my wrist and just rubbing it in. You can put it right on your hands too, because your hands can be sensitive from that too. And voila. So if you want to use an oil on it, if you're using a larger part of your body, like your whole back, and you want to put some Panaway on, then I would use a carrier oil, some coconut oil or grapeseed or whatever it is that you like to use. The V6 Young Living is a wonderful carrier oil. And that spreads it, and it still does a great job. It's not like it weakens it. It doesn't. It just makes it go a little further. Okay. All right. Any questions about Panaway?
No.
No? Do you like it, Stacy?
It's the one that really made me a believer, because after typing all day at work, I was just getting really dysfunctional. I had a bad shoulder area that just wouldn't work at the end of my day, and thank God Chrissy introduced me to that, because it's kind of giving me my life back. So yeah.
Oh, great.
I don't have to use it too much anymore, thank goodness. But back when it was flaring up, it was a lifesaver.
Right. Good. Glad to hear it. Okay. So we got a little too much sound coming through. Where's that coming from? Is that you? You think that's you, Sherry? Is that like a TV or something?
No, we don't have any TV on.
Okay. All right. It might be.
I'm hearing it, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay. Just seeing where. So whoever's got, I might need you to mute.
It might be me.
Who?
Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. I think it's
Hi.
you.
Yeah, the kids are watching. I see it. I found it. I didn't know how to operate this.
All right, so just mute yourself, and then you can chat in. There's a chat button. I know where mine is. I'm not sure where yours is, but just float your cursor around your, around the.
I got you. I'm
space.
muting it. I'm muting it now.
Okay, thank you. And jump in when you can. Okay. So, and then she can chat if she wants to. Okay. So, Panaway, done. All right. Stacy, pick one.
Lavender.
Okay, lavender. Lovely. Okay, lavender. What do you like lavender for?
Who, me? I use it for a lot of different things. I use it to freshen up my linens. Every day I've made a spray out of it. I use it in the diffuser for Sammy because it seems to take her down a couple notches. My doggy. A lot of different things. Chrissy, I like Chrissy's line where she says when she cooks, sometimes her fingers get in the way of the knives. And that happens to me too. So I keep one in the kitchen also. So I know people, I think, say that peppermint's the duct tape of a lot of the oils. I think lavender is too, because there's so many different things to do with it.
Yeah,
every day.
every day. And I use it on my skin,
Mm-hmm.
ladies. I'll use frankincense and lavender for skincare. Put it right on my skin, or I'll put it in my moisturizer. And any other kind of skin irregularities or boo-boos, lavender is wonderful for. Okay. And what about sleeping?
Yep.
Yep. Funny. I have a client who puts it on right underneath his big toe. There are different people have all these different things that they've discovered. So I like to hear. So it's underneath his big toe and or across all all his toes or what. He sleeps like a baby.
Wow.
And with the lavender, and I'll use lavender, then I'll use a couple different kinds of relaxing oils. I just keep one next to my bed every night. So even though we're diffusing, I'll just put some more, like I usually put it like around my face. I make a mustache out of it so that it's coming in, and like on my pulse points here, so I can be smelling it. Put it on your pillow. Doesn't leave an oil mark or anything if you put it on your pillowcase. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And
So you put it on cuts, is that it?
you can put it on anything like that. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, really great for healing, skin healing.
How about, is that the one that you use for burns also, or?
Yes,
And breakouts.
Okay.
and breakouts. It is the duct tape. That's the duct tape one. Oh no, that's the Swiss Army knife one.
Oh, right.
Right? Which one's the duct tape one? I don't know. But
Peppermint.
they have these names for things that just do everything, and
Uh-huh.
you can just use it for so many different things.
Mhm.
But yeah, any kind of skin issues of any kind.
Okay.
It's great for when you're not sure. You can put it on your muscles. When you're not sure, use lavender.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And our friend Lissy drinks lavender at night,
Mhm.
and it really helps bring her down, and then help her sleep
Mhm.
in the
I
evening.
even used it for digestion once because I didn't have dries on me, and I was like, you know what? Let's see. And I put a drop under my tongue, and sure enough,
Why not?
helped with that. Yep.
Why not? Right? Why
Yeah.
not? Because it is ingestible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just I'm just going to say, the FDA has decided that some of the oils that we did say were supplements and were ingestible, they decided that they weren't, but they are. So it may not say it right on the bottle, but I'll let you know which ones are. So far, everything's ingestible, but not the Panaway.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's nice to see you more. I'm like that. I'm seeing this.
Oh, yeah. It's because I have my laptop on my lap, so it's kind of.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Panaway, no ingestion. And do you know about the vitality oils?
No.
Vitality oils are, say lemon, anything ingestible. Young Living also has a line of vitality oils so that we can talk about ingesting them. FDA made us stop talking about ingesting them, but if we put a white label on it, voila, we can call them vitality oils and we can talk about them as ingestion. So the new kits are
Are they
coming.
different or?
No, they're exactly the same.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
Same batch, different
Okay.
label. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I've heard that the new premium starter kits are actually coming with the vitality oils being in white label, so you know which ones you can ingest. And that'll be a lot clearer for people. Okay. And frankincense, how's that?
I like that.
You like that one, Teresa?
I think she's on mute.
She's on mute. I'm trying to mute her.
That's one of my favorites.
Yay. So what do you like to do with frankincense, Teresa?
I put it on my face every day and every evening. That's the one thing I use it for.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing I use it for.
See, I'm putting
Right.
it on.
I mix it. I do a couple of blends just to diffuse
Mm-hmm.
for immune boosters.
Mm.
I like to do that, especially with a 7-year-old in the house.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's great. Yeah, really great for immune support. Frankincense is huge for immune support.
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, that's one of the number one things I remember back when I first started in the oils
Mm-hmm.
that I liked about it.
Mm-hmm. And frankincense also oxygenates the brain. Really, really great for that. So anything that's mental, emotional, people who need a little more emotional support, if they're kind of down in the dumps, stuff like that, frankincense is wonderful for.
Maybe I should grab that right now.
Grab it now. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah. And I just know, like, a lot of the stuff, because people share it, share their experience with it, you know? So,
I think it was your meeting that we were at for the emotional meeting.
mhm.
And was it you that said to put a drop at the top of your head? You take the top of your ears and you draw an imaginary line to the top of your head and you put a drop there for memory. Was it you? Or was it
I didn't
Chrissy?
say that. I didn't
Okay.
say that, but I'm in.
Maybe it was Chrissy.
To do what? Now, what do you do?
So you take an imaginary line
Uh-huh.
from the top of your ears
Uh-huh.
and draw it up to the top of your head.
Uh-huh.
Yep, exactly. And then you put a drop there.
Oh, right there. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. let's
And-
do that.
And rub that in.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's supposed to help with remembering where you left your keys.
I'll let you know. Yeah. I was one of the ladies in our group, Meryl. She drips everything on her head. Just puts everything right there. All right.
Definitely a necessity.
Yeah, definitely necessity. All right. Yeah. So we covered a lot with frankincense, right?
No, you don't. You don't ingest.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
You can.
That's what I did prior to learning, actually becoming or changing over to, I guess, a Young Living style, is I would ingest it for immunity as well.
Hmm. Yeah.
So,
And by the way, there is a wonderful, and this is how I start adding in these Young Living products. There's a wonderful supplement called Longevity. And Longevity is, so then you're getting that it's frankincense essential oil in a capsule already in a bottle, so you don't have to be holding your little capsule and dripping it in. And it has also thyme, orange, and something else. Lemon, I think. Maybe, no, something else. But gosh, huge for your immune system. And it's not even like take it when you feel sick. It's like take it every day to have your body be strong. There's another one I use, Inner Defense, with thieves in it, that's really a fighter. This is something that just keeps your immune system really, really, really good.
Yeah, my dad had a cold just last week, and I gave him a thieves,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't sure. I looked on Pinterest on how to take,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It doesn't. It didn't really say how to ingest it on the website, and
Let's talk about that. Okay, so you can take thieves. I want to just make a note, Sherry, that you can go on Pinterest and put thieves, Young Living Thieves tea.
Mhm,
And
yeah.
you'll pull up this cute little, have you seen that? Oh,
Yes.
Chrissy probably brought thieves tea to whatever event you.
Well, we were at the Ocean City Public Library, so I know
Oh, you're from the library. Great,
Yeah.
great. Okay, yeah.
she couldn't do a lot, I think, because of the setting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah.
Say things, yeah.
So there's a cute little on Pinterest that you can just take that little pin and or the little whatever, and just download it, and you always have it. But it's 1 drop of thieves, just hot water,
Mhm.
1 drop of thieves, 1 drop of peppermint, 2 drops of lemon.
Mhm.
And Chrissy always throws in a drop of frankincense,
Okay.
which you can or don't have to do. And you put a little bit of honey in it, because that'll help the oils and the water all combine.
Mhm.
And just sip it. It is amazing. I've seen people and myself over and over again feeling congested, not feeling good, something coming on, and the thieves tea just brings it, just takes you right out of it. So
And that you can drink I mean, the one post it said you could drink it every hour. One said just once a day. Doesn't really.
You know what? You know what I do? I drink it, and then and it helps me feel better, or put it on. I'm going to tell you the different ways I use these. Or put it on, or however I use it, it helps me feel better for a while, usually a couple hours. And then the oils just over 2 hours have completely metabolized in your cells.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put a little more in.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So it's not, it's used, your cells have used it, they're getting rid of the waste products, and then you just say, okay, time for more. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you would take a prescription every 4 hours, every 8 hours, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the way the oils are. So metabolized, and then, okay. Oh, and Teresa, she puts it in her water and drinks it all day when she drinks it when she starts to feel it, like feeling maybe not great.
Mm-hmm.
So she just puts it right in water.
Okay.
And but like a tall glass, Teresa, or like 1 drop. So you can experiment, but some people find it a little too hot. This is a burning oil. This will burn your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So you want it to be mixed in something if you're going to take it orally.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad said he had to sip it through a straw because it kind of bothered his lips.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also put AF. You also put what? She's typing. She's chatting.
It's good in a teaspoon of honey too.
It's good in a teaspoon. Feel it. I also put a few drops in 16 ounces of water. Yeah. Yeah. I like a tall glass for that stuff, just so that it's not so strong. Yeah. And so you can put it in a capsule yourself, a couple drops, 3 drops or something. If you want to put a little carrier oil, a little V6 oil, or a little extra virgin olive oil, some kind of cold pressed oil, then that kind of, that might make your stomach feel a little better with it diluted. I don't dilute much of anything. I just go straight. But so you can do it that. You can put this in a little jar of coconut oil, or even dilute it with any kind of regular oil. But I'll make a little jar of like coconut oil or any kind of cream, natural cream, put a bunch of drops of thieves in it, and then I have it with me all the time. And then I'll put it on when I start to feel like I need it. I'll just put it right on my throat, on my chest. And again, it's amazing. It just helps you feel better. And it's fighting the things that are making you feel bad. It's killing the things that are making you feel bad. It's not just masking you feeling better, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then there's the whole line of thieves. There's the thieves lozenges, which are incredible. When you start to feel things coming on, you can go. So you can put thieves on your feet, and it won't burn at all. You don't have to dilute it all. That's another way to do it real quick. You can put it in a little roller, or dilute it in something and put it on your kids' feet, depending on their age. But over 5 usually is fine. Okay. And you can take it all kinds of ways. And of course, yes. And of course, I'll tell her, Teresa. And then of course you can be diffusing it. Like I have massage clients, and in the winter, people come in, they're still coming off of whatever sickness they had or whatever. It's in the air. I'm diffusing it all the time. So at home, you can be diffusing it. We diffuse it in the bedroom. My husband has different sinus issues, and thieves is one of the things we pretty much do every night. Thieves, RC, stuff like that, which we'll talk about. And Teresa said, love this little chat box, that she mixes it with distilled water and cleans her counters with it. Yep. So you can put it in a spray bottle and just be cleaning. Mm-hmm. So there is the Thieves cleaner. There's a whole line of products. But if you want to just do it yourself, then you can make your own. And there are tons of stuff on Pinterest about that. Really
I did look at that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. All right. So we are moving along. This is great. So how about RC? We have any RC fans here?
Yeah,
Have
I did.
Have you tried it yet, Sherry?
Yeah, I mean, I put it, you know, like they said, it kind of helps you if you're tired in the morning, to kind of give you a extra lift or before you go work out.
Okay,
I did like the way it smelled.
you do.
Yeah.
RC, I'm going to just be straight up, and I'm going to tell you that we used to call it RC for respiratory and congestion. We're actually being suggested not to say those words anymore, or because, but hey, if you are feeling, you know, a bit, you know, basically the FDA is saying don't talk about this stuff as medical conditions, but if you're having an occasional sinus congestion or occasional, you know, not feeling good through here, you can put RC, and this is what I use it for. In the information that you have, they just can't really tell you how to use it, you know,
Yeah.
in order to be compliant. So you're like, well, what's that mean, you know? So I will actually put RC, I don't even need to dilute it, all around, seeing this, Teresa, above the bones, around, and under the bones here. So it's kind of like, yeah, because you don't want it near your eyes. And sinuses are right under here, right? Here. They're in there too, but it's too close to the eyes. And then I breathe it from my hands. I always give myself a little mustache with the oils so that they're just coming in, I'm breathing them. And they're wonderful. Somebody's calling me. And it's wonderful also, just instead of like how people use Vicks Vapor Rub, but this is like not made from petroleum, you know?
Yeah, I use that with my kids.
Yeah. So this is a great alternative because it's natural. You're really not putting like petroleum product on them. So, but believe me, I grew up with it. And just put this in with a little coconut oil or any kind of, spread it and just, you know, rub it on them and diffuse it. You can be diffusing it. How old are your kids?
3, 9, and 10.
Okay.
I mean, the one turned 4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
4.
So I just want to tell you, even with the 3-year-old, the 9 and the 10 or the 4, a lot of people use, pretty sure it's myrtle instead of, which is in here. It's one of the things that's in here. I always get myrtle and Melrose mixed up. Myrtle. They use myrtle for little kids for congestion and stuff. It's really, really safe.
Okay.
Diluted as well, but they use a myrtle straight on little kids. I have a mom who was like a big oils user for her baby, and then, you know, the first couple years of her life, include me in on that. So, all right. But if it's, I'm sure she's fine with it. But this is great to diffuse too. Really, really great for respiratory stuff. Okay. All right. How was that, Teresa? That's pretty much what I do with it. They say you can put it on your feet. I never have. I'm a more direct girl. I go right to it. Yeah? Teresa. Yeah, she needed more info on RC. Yeah. So, yeah, do not ingest. Okay? You will never see a white label in this. Okay? All right. So far, do not ingest, do not ingest. Do not ingest the pan. Yeah, do not ingest these two. No Panaway, no RC. Purification, do not ingest. Okay? There's only 3 of them that you can ingest, but important. All right, purification. What do you like to use purification for, ladies?
I just put in my laundry so far.
Yeah. Do you mix it in? Do you put it in when you're washing?
Yes.
So did you just put it in the water, or did you mix it in with your soap, or how'd you do it?
Yeah, well, I have like a natural soap, but it doesn't have any, you know, smell.
Yeah. Good. Can you smell the clothes after? Does it make them smell?
It didn't make them smell too much. I'm not like big into smell, but it just seemed to have like a, you know, plus, you know, a very faint smell.
Yeah.
But maybe I have to put more in. I only did it once.
Well, I have a good idea too, and it's really great for any kind of fungal stuff. So it's good to wash your clothes with. And I use dryer balls. Do you use dryer balls in your dryer? Okay. So I use dryer balls instead of a fabric softener. So for not having static. And purification is so great on natural dryer balls. Really, really great. And your clothes smell so nice. You can put any of the oils on the dryer balls, really. You know, any kind of those fabric softeners are not good for you. Really bad for you. So. All right. Hey, oh, there she goes. Anybody else have something to say on purification?
It's helped my skin before too. There's been times where my skin has just been a little uncomfortable or a little not like blemished, but just kind of like discolored. And I had a feeling that it was something, you know, not right with it. So I made a cream out of it, and it's helped my skin quite a bit.
Because it has tea tree in it, right?
Yeah.
Tea tree is amazing in it. And what about those outdoor annoyances? So we have a spray bottle with purification. It's really fun, Sherry, because we get to practice saying things without saying them. So it's kind of a little game. So we don't say like mosquitoes. Try not to say mosquitoes. So actually when I'm going out, when the sun's going down, and I put some purification with water in a spray bottle and spray it instead of putting that other nasty stuff on. Gosh, for you and your kids, what a great thing to have is a natural. And I definitely used it, and it really works. I have heard some women say that when they've used it on their male partners, that it seems to not work as well on men. I don't know. Everybody do some research on that for me. But there are other really fun, you know, outdoor annoyance recipes. And we did one at Teresa's house the other night and mixed some other things. But citronella was one of them, and citronella is in here as well. So with your kids, great way to just start using it and using that there too. Put a little extra lemon in too if you want. Okay. All right, how about that? Anything else on purification? Oh, smells. Smells in the house. It absolutely eliminates smells. You cook some, fish, curry. I'm a big curry cooker. Then fish curry, which was the worst, or roasting those wonderful smelly cabbages and cauliflowers. And you just put some purification in your diffuser, and then it will knock it out. Okay? I usually need to put it through the whole cycle. When I did the fish curry, I needed 2 cycles, to be honest. But, you know, you go out, you come back in the house, and you go, still there. And, okay, anybody else on that? No. Okay. They're both muted, Sherry, I think, from the dog. They both have dogs.
Yeah. Okay.
And Teresa has kids too there. All right. I'll Digize. I need Digize. Have you used this yet, Sherry? Okay. All right. So Digize is a wonderful blend. It also is ingestible, but most people aren't very interested in doing that because it is so. Do you have it there?
Yeah.
Take a nice smell of it. It's really strong.
Okay.
And it has all these digestive type oils. Ginger, it has anise in it, fennel, and really strong, wonderful oils that really relax the inside of the intestines, the intestinal walls. So if you are feeling nauseous, anything in the whole GI system, or rumbly, or, you know, gas pains, or any kind of like uncomfortable stuff, just take some Digize. You can just put it on a carrier oil if you want, because it spreads better. And honestly, I just put it on my hand, put a little oil, and I just rub it right on my belly, right over or on my stomach, the whole thing. And then of course, always smell, because get it all in. It's right there. You can also put it in a capsule. Take it in a capsule. There are also wonderful if you have any kind of digestive issues or people that you care about, there's a whole lot of different digestive type things that Young Living does make, and it would be great to have a talk with Chrissy or myself if you wanted to look into that more, because they're wonderful, wonderful alternatives. But this is great. This is great. You can put it in a little water. If you,
Okay, like a tea. Make
you
a
can
tea.
do it in a tea. It's strong, and some people actually like it. Some people, but it takes a little getting used to because it's so strong at first.
Mhm.
But this is what I started doing. I just put a little, this was a big step for me, and I put it right under my tongue. It goes right in. I would put it on my tongue, except it's really strong, so then I taste it forever and ever instead of forever.
Mhm.
But of course, then it gets less because the oils are metabolizing, right? And they're going into you and they're moving and working, so it doesn't stay there for a long time. Okay. Okay, Copaiba. And Copaiba, yes, is ingestible. It's a vitality oil. It doesn't even show in the product guide as vitality oil. They just turned it into, they just put the white label on. But know that it is, okay. And it's so mild, isn't it? So mild. It's pressed from wood. And here's the thing with Copaiba. You can, if you read on it, especially on any Young Living material, it is so general that it's hard to even know what to do with it. But it is, if you have any kind of trauma or injury, that it really helps with the inflammation or swelling, like it helps with things like that. If you have more than occasionally, having that happen, there are people who have long-term conditions that have occasional discomfort, and they use the Copaiba. I use it in my practice all the time. Really wonderful on hands. You see these little knobby hands I have from the work I do? Really, really helpful for joints and this, right? So Copaiba also is an accelerator oil. So I could put the pan away on and wait a couple minutes for it to go in, and then take the Copaiba and put it on top. And it'll just accelerate the pan away. And the Copaiba has incredibly powerful qualities to calm things down. You'll see that Copaiba can be good for respiratory. You'll see that the Copaiba is good for digestion. It's so incredibly mild, and it's so incredibly high in things that actually, chemicals and stuff that are actually on your on handouts and everything. I don't know the names right now, but if you just think about what Teresa, I'm doing it. This is how I talk about Copaiba. It just calms everything down. So you can use it for stress. You can use it for your body. You can use it for respiratory. You can use it for digestive. Just calms everything down. So as you notice, it's not like this is for this, this is for this. This supports every system in your body. And essential oils are very much like that. They are looking to balance the imbalance. So getting out of that Western medical model of you have a headache, take an aspirin, or, you have this, use that. Just using an oil for we use them for our general health. I don't have to wait for something to go wrong in order to use it, right? But if there is something, it's like, wow, let me try, just like Stacy said, let me try some lavender. Why not? Lavender is an adaptogen. It knows, it goes in and adapts to what is wrong. And a lot of them are. Frankincense is. So if you're not sure, just say, well, gee, it's not going to hurt anything to use this and see what happens. It's not going to hurt you, right? Unless you drink something you're not supposed to drink, then it's, you just might not feel good, or it's just not something you want to be doing on a regular basis. So, okay, and Copaiba is in the last, number 11, Stress Away. And Stress Away, remember that? Calming, right? And so Stress Away. Oh, have you tried that?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody like that? Yay, Stress Away. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So a lot of us are kind of nuts for Stress Away.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly just put it on. You see how I'm just putting it on. I'm not going, oh, that's too much or oh, that's too little. I'm just wearing it. One of my faves, Teresa, one of her faves. Smelling it, so you can diffuse it. You can put it in water and drink it. Our friend Chrissy drinks it before she goes to bed sometimes. And it's lime and vanillin, which is good for circulation, and lavender, and copaiba, and cedarwood. Cedarwood is amazing for calming, amazing. So, and that's in here too. So it smells nice and it's really calming. And for the ladies who wear it as a perfume or like to just smell nice, just know that when it's on your skin, it's going to stop smelling in a couple hours. And if it does smell, if somebody's using essential oils and it's lasting like 5 hours, 6 hours, it has some kind of fixative, some kind of chemical in it. Okay? So you know that it's really pure when you're not smelling it on your body after a few hours. And your hair kind of can stay in your hair and it can stay on your clothes, which I kind of like if I'm wearing something a few times and I can smell it there. But in your body, it goes in, it's metabolized, and it's gone. Okay? So that's why the fees would reapply every few hours. The RC might apply for a few hours. Okay. Good. And then you saw underneath in that kit in the bottom. Some people don't know that there's a bottom in their kit. So you got
Yeah, we saw that.
I know somebody has had hers for a couple months and we pulled the top off and she was like, oh, the whole bottom. And the Nature Red. Have you tried your Nature Red?
Yeah, I didn't. Mom, my husband tried. I didn't like care. I don't like the taste.
You don't? Okay. Okay. Yeah, because it's just fruit. You don't like fruity taste.
Well, I don't know. It was just a little too strong, or I don't know what it was.
Okay. Well, I use it in water. So actually, I put it 2 ounces in. I fill a glass with water, and then I take my vitamins with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
it said to just drink the package, and
you
it was like kind of sweet. I don't know. It was like a little too strong, maybe.
And you want to always shake it.
Yeah.
Stir it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe just like I'll drink it out of the package because I'm used to it and I like it. But if you want to try it again, it is just to dilute it in some water, or you can make a spritzer out of it and have it like
the tonic with us, Kitty.
Tonic.
We made it with the tonic water at that holiday.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, tonic or seltzer
Seltzer
or whatever. Yeah. And what's really, really, really good in it is lime essential oil, lemon, lime, peppermint. We put all kinds of extra stuff in it.
Mm-hmm. We spiked it
because that's what we do. Can't leave anything alone. Yeah. So, all right. Any question about the oils? Nope. All right. So I'm just going to go back. Let's check the time. 8:33. Can I have a couple more minutes? Do you have a few more minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I want to go back and check. See what else. All right. So we went over just how to order. You can always order on phone. And this is the number, Sherry and ladies, that if you have any kind of problem, this is the member services number, 371-3515. You can always call them and ask them for help. Right? Why is this not moving? Okay. Essential rewards I did talk about, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's that monthly, what they call auto ship, but it's so much more than that. And that is an optional program, which is great. You don't ever have to do anything in Young Living. If somebody wants to buy some oils, Sherry, you did sign yourself up, so you know to just go in and do that. Mm-hmm. If a friend wanted to get some, or you could ask Chrissy for help, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but you sign them in as become a member. You don't have to go into your account. You just start them all over as become a member, and then you put your number when it asks about sponsor and enroller. Okay. Right, so I'm telling here, become a member, upper right corner, and complete online form. Or you can call and say, hey, my friend wants to get a premium starter kit. Let's do it on the phone. All right. Hello?
Hello?
Did we lose you?
We lost you, I think, for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes well, my goodness. So do you see a form behind me?
Mm-mm.
All right. All right. So did you get any of this that I was talking about?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but you just didn't see me.
Just for like a split second,
Oh,
it said
okay.
Kitty left
Yeah.
the meeting, and
It
then
does
it said
that
you were
once
back.
in a while. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that member form to be a new member, that's if you're enrolling by phone. And is there a place on the website when I can? All right. Have you all, Stacy, I know you have really looked through the member resources in the virtual office.
Yeah, I was trying to find more information, and I looked at the pages. You know, they had pages for certain ones, but they didn't have it for all of them. All the oils, the product pages, or the under educational resources.
Oh, okay. Okay. There are, right, and they can't tell you much.
Yeah, well, I was
That's
trying
the
to find
thing.
more information, and I looked up them, but they don't have them for every oil. It's only certain ones. They have those product information pages.
Yeah, and they still
Yeah.
can't say much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, do you know about other resources that can give you some really good info on essential oils?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like other, like the Rocky Mountain oils, they seem to actually have more information on their page. I was looking at their pages, you know, just to get more information on it, you know, because it had that you can ingest them or whatever.
I'm going to get something to you, okay?
Okay.
If the Rocky Mountain is doing that, some of that, it's about compliancy, like Young Living is really super compliant.
Okay.
So that's why we want our company not to be shut down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
they're really, really careful with that. But there are some other really good resources, and I'm going to make sure you get that. Okay. And now, of course, with the Vitality oils, you can just look at the Vitality oil section, and then anything with the white label that you see in that book is ingestible too. But of course, you want more information. You do want more information, and we're just being put in a position where they're making it hard for us to give it to you. And pretty much all the companies are going to be in that boat. The more they go along, they become compliant, or they're going to get shut down. So let me just let me go. All right, you see that? Yeah. So down in here, have you been? Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Sharing. Okay, product education. Yeah.
It had the product information pages. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, yeah. There's just really, it's hard to get any really, really good information on here. You really have to go outside the company to get that. And I'm making a note for you right now to make sure that you get some info on that. And see, I'm even being careful because this is recorded. So I'm being extra. I'm serious. That's what it's like now. And it's not just Young Living. So we're just compliant and being very careful and guarded. So, but here's like there's like a Ninja Red presentation. What is that? Oh, that's not working. All right. And here's stuff, info, business stuff, virtual office training. Here's info. You can always find stuff on Essential Rewards, placing an order, anything like that. Business Center. Here's if you're not sure or you didn't see an email on the promotions for the month, they're right here, okay, in the business center. And there's your June promotions flyer. That will come up. That's what I just showed you, okay?
Mhm.
So that's a good way to be able to get information on that. And this is a really sweet little part here. I don't know if you saw that. They're going to be putting much, much more on here. But this little video, there's a little video on like a couple different things. Essential oil basics. It just teaches you a little, it's very short, on how the distillation works, about, you know, just basic info. And that's like a really incredible scientist. She's actually a pharmacist who does the education. And yeah, that's her. She's amazing. Or the usage or the extraction. All right. So they're just quick little, you know, about irritation, sensitive areas, stuff that was probably covered in your class. But it's always good to hear it, or if somebody asks you a question and go, I'm not sure, let me go look at that YL University there. And shareable media. This is cool. This is all kinds of graphics that give you, you know, like just a little more information if you go, oh, let me see. You know, like a little info on get your body ready, snooze routine. It's fun to look at all these things. I post a lot of this kind of stuff, so it's really great, you know, for me to know that this stuff is here. But it's also gives you some ideas, right? Like here are the vitality oils right here. Same things. Citrus fresh, jade lemon, tangerine, orange, lime, lemon, grapefruit. All oils that you can use. And you know what? I don't even think we said much about the lemon. I don't think we even got there. But the lemon is so great for, you know, your immune system, and it really helps to break down toxic things that are sitting in your fat cells. Really, really important to get rid of that stuff for your health. Right. And then we will get you, yeah, so you can like explore all through here. But we can get you some more information, Sherry, so that you'll know even more and you'll feel more comfortable and confident in what you're doing with them, right? You know, if you're putting them on or if you were drinking them, how many drops or, you know, stuff like that. Safety, okay? I'm going to make sure you get that. All right, any other questions? Nope. All right, we will be having this summer, we'll be having some classes coming up. We are going to, some of us are going to the Young Living Convention next week, and we'll come back all excited and a little crazy and fired up, so get ready. And like I said, we'll be having some monthly meetings up the road a little bit. And then I usually do some kind of monthly class, or myself and some of the other people give some kind of monthly class in either an intro or some kind of topic, like digestion, all the stuff about digestion, or weight loss, or feelings, emotions, you know, some topics, and how to use Young Living essential oils and products for that. Okay, so you are on the list, so you're going to know about that stuff. All right.
Okay, thank you.
But welcome to Young Living. Really happy to have you here, and I'm so happy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. All done, everybody?
Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kitty.
You're welcome. Bye.